Good morning and welcome to another CFMoto 450 MT video. Today I will show you all the functions including the app and also the navigation. So first I will show you what you can see inside the display. In the middle the big speedometer, everything of course is digital. The visibility of the display is very good. So on the left side you have the engine control lamps. Up here there is a symbol for your smartphone if it's connected, traction control, rev counter, voltage, range, the odo, average fuel consumption, quite high at the moment but I'm only riding in the city. Temperature of the engine 68 degrees. On the right side the oil lamp and the high beam. On the left hand side you can control the display. When you go down here then you can change to voltage, trip, time. So you have different choices to change the bottom part, and on the top it's the same, trip 1, trip 2 and auto. So on the left side you have up and down, enter and back button. If you push enter then you get into the settings. There you have information about the bike. Basic, auto, trip. So here you can see your trips, trip 1 and trip 2. If you go down and you hold the enter button, then you can reset it. So then is ABS, turn on or off, always with the enter button. So on, off, and you can see it here, the symbol, same traction control, on or off. Then you have the upshift alert. I'm in the break-in period, so my upshift alert is at 4,500 RPM. This is what you get when you connect the display with your smartphone. So you have your contacts and your recent calls. Here you can see the music by entering, and up and down you can change the volume. Then we go back, so you can control your music also. If you long hold the up and down button, then you get to the next title. This is for the connection with your smartphone. You just have to scan this code here. At the bottom you have two different themes. This is the one that I'm using, and you can use this one here, a little bit different. So this is the place where you can connect your smartphone. So I will start to connect my phone. You can also connect the rider and passenger helmets, the intercoms. So let's go into Bluetooth, iPhone 11, there it is, connect, CFMoto, here we are, there is the code, yes please, and iPhone 11 is connected. Next is information 1, this is what you can see on the main screen, so I have trip 1 here, same for information 2, auto brightness is on, here you can check the units. I'm in kilometers and Celsius. You can select your language. This is quite funny. The motorcycle gets the flag of the country, so I choose English. System update, also very interesting. You can do an update of the software of the bike directly with the display. So if you connect your network with a password, so if you go into settings, and you have a hotspot, then you have to put it on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There it is, iPhone 11, yes please, connect. And now it's connecting to the hotspot of the smartphone. Now it's checking for updates, and if there would be an update, you can directly do the update for your motorcycle via this one. Okay. I have already the latest version, confirm, go back, and you can reset everything. So this is the settings board, and if it's connected then you can start your CFMoto ride. And here you have a lot of information about your bike. First, when you register and you put your VIN inside, then you can see your motorcycle in your color. Here there's the fuel range. You have some information down here about your bike, your vehicle, settings. Also when there's an update available for your bike, then you will find it here. You get a message that there's a software update available. Let them show your vehicle location, geofence, so you have a GPS tracker built in here somehow. So there's some tracking function also built in, notification settings. You can get a notification if your bike is moving. So this is quite helpful. Next is if you scroll down and you click here, then you get a card and the position of your motorcycle. This is very handy also in case your motorcycle gets stolen. Here's the information available where your motorcycle is at the moment. And the next very interesting thing after the last update of the app is Motoplay. And Motoplay, if you click here, you have to say, yes please, connect. My smartphone is already connected. And there you can see you have Google Maps on your display. You can use it like normal Google Maps. Let's say we want to go to Potsdam. Please show me the route. Then it's showing me the route. And then the moment I say, yes, please start, then the smartphone is not turning off. It's just blending the brightness of the screen completely down, but it's still on. And now you have the screen of Google Maps on your display with all the information like arrival time, minutes and kilometers. Down here you get the speed, the gear and information like range and temperature of the engine. So the most important informations are still there, of course a little bit smaller, but you have the navigation with Google Maps inside your display. You don't need any other device. You can use your smartphone with the display connected and then you have Google Maps here. One downside is the smartphone is still on. You cannot switch it off. So if you want to do a long distance ride, maybe connect the smartphone to your motorcycle, USB or to a power bank. And if you turn the smartphone off, this happens. Now you just get an arrow navigation, straight, left, right, the distance and the remaining minutes to your destination. And the moment you turn it on again, you get the full screen with Google Maps and the brightness of the smartphone goes down. So this is one small downside. Maybe they will fix it with a future update that the smartphone can stay off completely and you have all the informations here. But at the moment it's like this. But I think it's a very helpful function. You can have your navigation directly in your display. You don't need a separate smartphone on your handlebar somewhere or up here. You don't need an Apple CarPlay. You have all you need inside the display. If you want to go back into the normal view, then just push back and then you have your normal display. If you push enter and you go up to this symbol here, the second one, just press enter and you're back in your display from Google Maps. So this is quite handy. You can just click return 2 times, you have your display, press enter 2 times and you are back to navigation. So if you know the route or you're on the highway, you can use your normal display, and if you want to get some information about the way you have to go, then just 2 times enter and you're back in navigation. Very helpful, a very good feature. Maybe they will update it in the future so that the smartphone can stay off. But like this, you can take your smartphone, put it in your pocket, and that's it. Safe and secure, and you have the information on the display. So I think this is for many people a very good feature. So this is what you can do when you connect your smartphone with the display. Here is music. So if you go on music, then it's written here. Short press up and down is volume. So you can raise the volume. You can see the level here on the side. And if you long press down, then you can see the title is changing. And if you go back, then you have the title in here on the side. And you can change it by long pressing the up or down button. I don't like to put my smartphone on the handlebars because most of them are very expensive. The cameras with a anti-vibration mechanism inside can be damaged. It's not waterproof, and in case of an accident and you get separated from your motorcycle, the smartphone is still on your motorcycle and you cannot call anyone. So I prefer to keep the smartphone in my pocket and have everything either on my display or use an Apple CarPlay device which mirrors all the information of my smartphone, and I have no smartphone anymore on the motorcycle. So these are all the functions of the display of the CFMoto 450 MT or Ibex 450. I think it's a very good display. It's not very huge, it's a 5-inch display, but the visibility of the display is absolutely amazing. You can see it in all lighting conditions, on daytime with sunlight on it. So it's a very bright display. The contrast is very high, so very pleasant to read. And also the functions that you get with the display, like navigation, controlling your music. For the price of this bike, the display is very good. Yeah, so that's it for today. I hope you liked the video. If there are any questions, just write them down in the video comments. The link to the sun hood here, the protection of the display, is also down in the video description. So if you liked the video, just give me a big thumbs up. If you are riding, ride safe. I see you in the next one. Take care and cheers.